it off.
Lead on, adventurer.
There you go. How's that? Yeah, I've gotten burned in the past with streams where I'm streaming with no audio. So now it should be good to go. Let me just move this around here.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon.
Alright.
You control the actions of
I gotta figure out how to put this in. I think it's this button here. Cool. Thanks. Hey Mike, what's going on? It's been a while. I'm pretty rusty at this. I'm not that great. I actually played this game as an adult more than a kid because, you know, I only had so much money as a kid and this thing was like 50 cents to play. Hey Mike, as usual you're a champion there for Super Chat. Thank you. Oh, I don't know this board. Nope, died right away. Oh, I should have pressed up. Crap. Are you really? I just read that and I died because of you, dude. You're cracking me up, Mike. Now, I didn't set this to unlimited lives. I will in the future. I'll probably have a stream. That's the only way I can get to the end. I just died too. Timing was off. Hey, Sockmaster, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm going to start another game here now. The game make quarters like crazy. Yeah, it did. Oops, I messed that one up. So if you guys don't know, I'll give a shout out to Sockmaster. He's the guy that did Donkey Kong Remix and Donkey Kong Jr. Remix, the add-on packs and all that stuff that goes on the boards. He's the author of that. Mr. John Kowalski. Oh, what are you soldering? Working on another board there? I knew it. That board stuff. This one's tough too, but I know it pretty well. Let's see if I make it. should have hit sword. Shoot. Oh, that's cool. I gotta get a remix kit. I eventually want to get a Donkey Kong. I'm actually talking to, I don't know if you guys know who Richie Knuckles is. He's only an hour away from me, and we were talking. We want to do some stuff in the future. I'm kind of keeping that under wraps right now, but he's Mr. Donkey Kong King because they have the Kong off and stuff. And oops, I just exited. So this is my Raspberry Pi behind the scenes. Let me go back into Daphne here. And yeah, so I want to get a Donkey Kong eventually, but I'm always worried that the kits are going to finish, that you're not going to make anymore. So I was thinking of just getting it now, even though I don't have a machine yet. So yeah, it's loading up. It'll take a second. Typically, to exit games here, you have to hit select and start. But this one's a little weird in the configuration. You can't really configure it too well. You have to edit like text files manually. So I had no choice but to set the select button to exit by itself, and it kind of messes everything up. So I'll let it reboot. Okay, now it's ready. Yeah, Richie's awesome, man. That guy lives every day like it's his last. It's so cool. And I think it mentions it in the documentary where he had some issues, some health issues that he kind of doesn't take life for granted anymore. But he's cool. His friends are cool. His daughter's cool. She's awesome. She's into video games too, just like my son. I actually want to bring my son so they can hang out together. Thanks, Slayer. I'm glad you're pulling over, Mike. You're not driving and texting. That's bad. Yeah, let me shut this speaker off because it's making this feedback here. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, you know, it's funny because Donkey Kong Jr., I never liked that game to begin with. I liked it on the ColecoVision where I played it, but that was about it. And when the remix kit came out, I was actually at ZapCon where we debuted serial number 1. It was pretty cool, and thanks again, John, for doing that. But yeah, it was really awesome playing it, and I fell in love with the game again. Especially, you know, it's hard, but you know, if you just learn everything, it makes it really enjoyable. So the remix levels are awesome on Donkey Kong Jr. And of course, Donkey Kong Remix, the original one that he made before that, is really cool. Oh yeah, let me do that, Slayer. I'm gonna hit my like button right now. There you go. As a creator, you're allowed to do it once per video. You can actually like your own videos or dislike them. So, Sockmaster, were you gonna work on what the heck was it? The Double Donkey Kong, was it? There was one of them you said you were gonna kind of work on and make an add-on for that. Is that still going on? Yeah, I'll play in the meantime. Trying to read and play at the same time, and I end up getting killed. Oh, I missed it. By the way, Sockmaster, if you do pop by, as everybody's suggesting, I don't know how hard it is, but that game is gold. If you do a remix on that, it's going to be crazy. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, let me know if you want me to promote it. I can always talk about it, even though I don't have that actual machine. I love helping you guys out. You know, that's my motto on my channel, is paying it forward. So this one, if you see him duck for a second right there, that's when you press up. If you do it any other time, it gets you killed. And here you gotta hit sword, and then back right here, and then up right here. I don't know if this helps me calling out. I'm pressing sword, but I died. I didn't do it quick enough. This one you hit sword, up, and you go right, he blocks it, you press back, and then you press left, and then up. This one you hit left here. And then sword, and then left again, don't get the chain, you die. You press up again, sword, right, right again. Ah, I didn't get it that time. I think Arcade Shop has it, Christopher. If you're in the U.S., you can get it from Arcade Shop. John's in Canada, but I guess you could order directly from him too. I'll let him speak for himself here, I guess. Hey Yodis, what's up? This actually is on my Raspberry Pi running on my plasma TV, so it kind of looks like a tube. It doesn't really look like LCD. Works great for streaming. I have this plasma here because I want to have a home theater that looks identical to the movies, so plasma has a warmer look to it. That's why I chose it. Plus it was a lot cheaper. I think I got the whole, this 50-inch, I think it's 55, might be 50, I don't remember. I got it for like, I want to say $30 or something crazy like that on Craigslist like years ago. Alright, so let me hit start again. I'm putting more quarters in while we're waiting. So I just hit up here. That's how you escape that room. You hit right here. If you drink it, you die. You're going to hit up here once, and then sword. And then up again, and then sword. And then go opposite of what that slime, then you hit the sword here. This room is reversed. A lot of the boards here, they'll reverse it to trick you. So it's the same exact cartoon, but they flip it. So it's a little weird getting that, you think you want to hit right and it's really left because they flip it on you. So that's where it got hard. This one you just hit up like crazy. And then here you got to time it. As soon as it shoots it, you press it right there. This one, right when he ducks, you press up. I'll try to get this time. You press sword, back, and up. This you hit sword real quick. I'm pressing it, you hear that little buzz sound? That's me pressing it. Like crazy. It's pretty forgiving. And then I hit left to dodge that thing, and then I hit the sword button. Then you gotta hit it here again. And you win. This I do not know. I'm winging it right now. Ah, okay. So far that was left and then sword, so I have to remember that for next time. This one you hit sword, then the right button, and then sword again, and then up. This one you're gonna hit right. Oops. See that? They reversed it on me. So normally you hit right there. This one's really hard. Left, right, up. I didn't do it quick enough. No idea for this board. Using up my men like crazy. I was doing so good the first time. Oh, I hit it. Come on. This dumb joystick. Speaking of switchers, some guy announced on Club. I think somebody here in the stream let me know. I can't remember if it was Mike or someone else. Um, but there's a multi-kit going on where you can have two boards and it switches automatically between like Outrun and Turbo Outrun. I thought that was neat. I'm definitely gonna get that when it comes out. And he's looking for feedback too, the guy who's making it. So hopefully I'll get a prototype of some sort. That'd be really great, and just review it for you guys here. I'm trying to read streaming here. He just ended his stream. That's funny. I just read that now. Let me tell you, it's a skill to stream, to play, and to read all this at the same time. It's pretty hard. And to not die. There's no pause here. Oh, here's the king thing. See if I pass it this time. This one also reverses, where it can go to the right instead of the left. Right now I'm hitting right the whole time. Right again. And then sword. Oops, up. I meant to hit up. There we go. That's actually my favorite scene right there of the whole game. I just like the animation. It looks really cool. And if people are wondering, this Dragon's Lair I have is totally legit. I actually own the DVDs that came out by Digital Leisure, and when you actually have the game, it asks you to insert the discs so that I can digitize it correctly. Oh, I should have hit left. Almost passed it. So yeah, so then once it digitizes it, I did it on the PC on Daphne, and then you just transfer it over to the Pi. So these files right here are actually from the DVD. And the DVD is 4x3. I know they have an HD version on Blu-ray. I don't have that version. I messed that up. Yeah. I agree, Sockmaster. Hit left. Shoot. See, they did a reverse there. It was flipped originally when I played before. Yeah, you know, I love this one. Space Ace is okay. I know there's a lot of people. I have all three. I have this one, Dragon's Lair 2, and Space Ace. Oh, this one's hard. Hang on. I gotta concentrate here. I hit left. Didn't work. But yeah, Space Ace, Dragon's Lair 1, and Dragon's Lair 2 are the three that I like. They're all Don Bluth. Oh, I mistimed it there. See, I fall apart. When I respond, I end up messing up really bad. I gotta concentrate. Okay, cool. So yeah, the second one I'm not a fan of too much. I've played it, I can't really get far in it, but I'm decent in that one. I'd have to remember it. I can't remember how well. I'm better at this one than I am at the other one. Because this one repeats a lot more often. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. as a kid, I used to love dying, even though it's killing my money. I just thought the animations for deaths are so cool. I hit up by mistake. Hey Yodi, I think they're compatible. The D2K and Remix, both there at the same time. You may have to get a new processor, I think. Not really sure where you piggyback it. Oh, shit. See, like, the animations just crack me up. Alright, I'll try to pass this one here. It's pretty easy, I just keep talking. So this one you want to follow the light. That's pretty easy there. And this one you hit up. As soon as you hit that different colored water there, you just press up. Pretty simple. And then this part, you just go in the direction, like this one I'm clicking right, and I'm going left here, going right here. If you look closely, you can see when the Laserdisc kind of changes there to each track. It's pretty neat. I can't wait to play this in the arcade. So this one I'm pressing down. As soon as the ball passes, you press down. And then the purple one comes, then you gotta press up right here, very quickly, or else you fall in the hole. Alright, so when it ducks, that's when you press up. And then now I gotta do sword, hit back, and then up. Oh, you're piggybacking them? I just read that real quick. See, a lot of these are repeating now. It seems like it, because I just died in the last game. Man, I hit the wrong way. I'll practice that some more. This one too. This one is really cool when you finish it. Left, right, I think it's up. Right, left, right, left. Hit the sword button. Cool. I do not know how to do this. Yeah, I die every time. Hey CC, what's going on, Kev? I don't know what to do here. There's different levels, I think up to 3, and depending which one you take, it takes you to certain parts of the dungeon. I gotta read up on that, because I end up repeating a lot of the stuff unnecessarily, and dying like now. I should have drank it just to show you what happens. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, you know what blew me away, Yodi, is when I saw that extra huge monitor they had, like, I think in the arcade it was Timeout in the mall, and they had an extension cord. So like there was a crowd around the game, and there was always a crowd around like where the monitor was, where they had it like up on the ceiling in the corner, kind of, you know, showing down at everybody. And I was like, what is that? Like you could see it when you walked by. That cartoon, and the graphics just, you know, they tricked everybody by switching tracks on the Laserdisc and making it look like the actual computer, like a superhuman computer was running this. But it turned out it was just a Laserdisc inside. And I never knew that for years. I really thought it was just the graphics were amazing. Oh, you beat it? That's cool. Yeah, Sega CD is supposed to be arcade accurate, right? Yeah, I've only seen it in the mall. We had a pretty big mall nearby in Long Island. Because I'm from New York. I was raised and grew up in Queens. If you're all wondering. I have to do another stream of this because I'm going to read up on this part right here. I'm going to try to go on the first one. Okay. Sometimes you miss and you fall. So you hit left there, and then it's always the opposite. So if you hit left the first time, it's always right. Sometimes they reverse it, where it's right first, and then you hit left the whole time. But in this case, I'm hitting right the rest of the time here. That's where it runs to, here too. And then here you hit sword, or up. You hit sword again, right. And then, ah, man. And I messed it up. I think I hit it again. I should have hit up. My bad. So next game I'm gonna die on purpose so you can see the death scenes because they're pretty funny. You can see most of them. Unless you want me to keep trying. You press up here 3 times, then you swing your sword. You hit right. Oh, I passed it. I can't believe it. Alright, so left, right, up, then right, left, right, left, and then sword. And this reverses too. It's really hard when it reverses. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna hit right this time. Nope. I tried up, I tried left, tried right. Don't know what to do there. I'll go on the third one. So tomorrow's episode is going to be good at 10 a.m. It's I'm going back to the Outrun, and I'll give you a little hint. I unbox a untested PCB. I got killed here. So we'll see if it works. We don't know. So I may have 2 Outruns running tomorrow, or I may not. I may just have 1. No, I'm talking about Outrun. Yeah, I'll leave it on the track mode while I talk to you guys for a little bit. It's getting late. It's like 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here. I got a long day tomorrow. But I think I might start doing this. What do you guys feel about Thursday night streams? Do they work? Typically I have Friday night premieres, Friday morning premieres at 10 a.m. And I figured I could promote it a little bit if I have to stream the night before. And it's the same thing. Premieres are basically just You can't fast forward in the episode because that would be cheating, which is great for that reveal there for tomorrow. But it also lets you chat with me and ask questions and stuff live, just like today. Man, you guys are pretty chatty. I'm not reading.
A fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight.
Yeah, I'm going back all the way up to like. Let's see. Going up to where
you control the actions of
CW asked about someone making a multi-outrun. Yes. I can't remember the guy's name. He does. Oh, I think his name is Riddler. Riddling, or something like that. He does a whole bunch of multi-boards, camera boards. And he's doing the research right now and asking help on the forums, and I'm trying to help him out, do pictures and stuff. He's looking for connectors right now to match, so it's plug and play. You just unplug it, plug it in, and then there's a switch that kind of switches back and forth between the two boards. That would be really nice to have. Because you literally just unplug it. Like if you have a turbo run, it's the same exact board. So there's no extra connectors or anything. You just unplug it, plug the turbo in, but you have to open up the back and do that. This one's just pretty easy with a flick of a switch.
You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious
so, Crowley, you were saying this is like the original Dark Souls game?
Continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the dragon's lair.
Funny story about the DVDs. I'm reading Yodi's Slots and Jackpots. You said you had the DVDs too? I had a buddy of mine who, when I first had him, he was lending it to me. I don't know what I did. I had misplaced my disc or something, and I needed it for Space Ace or something. So I ended up finding it, but when he actually went to work, and I said, hey, can you bring in your disc today? And he said, sure. So in the morning, he had to do something where he had to put something in his car, so he put it on top of his car, and he ended up driving off and forgetting about him, and he ended up losing him. And he blames me to this day that I messed up his original, discs that he had. But I ended up getting them, and I had them anyway, so it was all for nothing after all, because I had my own. It's still a funny story.
Your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach.
He tried doing Dragon's Lair, but instead of using Laserdisc, obviously they didn't have technology. He tried making a graphical version, and those things sucked. I remember being so disappointed. I went, ooh, Dragon's Lair, you see all the artwork on the box, and then you take it home, and it's this crappy little digitized piece of junk. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's... I'm actually logged in right now. Let me refresh. Yeah, it looks like it died. That's weird. Is it live? I feel like I'm in Spaceballs. I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking to the left, I see infinity. I'm looking back. Is that now?
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant.
Yeah, sorry about that. It wasn't me. It could have been. My Wi-Fi down here is pretty horrible. Eventually, I want to get a hard line down here so that I can just plug the RJ45 and stream from like an Elgato or something like that. And we can get like 4K speed because I have really fast internet. Just my streaming is pretty shitty.
In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose.
Let me go back to see what I was talking about.
Lead on, adventurer. Your quest.
Oh, so what I was talking about, Krell, was I guess the timing stuff. It flashes and shows you stuff, but then later on, they want your money, so it doesn't do that. It actually. Sometimes I'm not really positive, but there's instances where it tells you to go somewhere and that's not the right move. You have to hit a different move to survive. So they do that because they want your money. But yeah, memorizing it is good. And also, if you set it to easy, I think mine is default to easy. It's pretty forgiving. You can just wail on the sword button, and then you'll hear like a buzzing sound. If you listen carefully, I'll be quiet while I do it now. You'll hear like a buzzing sound. Let me just put quarters in here, and I'll show you what I mean. So right now I'm hitting it. Check it out. Yeah, so it does that. But in the harder modes, if you don't hit it on the right time and you hit it too early, it'll kill you. I'm gonna drink it so you can see what happens. That's classic. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's some funny deaths that I remember. I'll pass it until I feel there's a funny death, and then I'll switch over. Yeah, it looks like people are coming back. I don't know why it just died for a second in the stream. But I did nothing on my end. It must have been lag or something. See him duck right here. Hit up. Oh, I hit it too late. Yeah, so that's one part where you have to be right on. Here I'm wailing on the button. You can hear it. And I only do it because I know I can get away with it. But normally you have to time it just right. Okay, this I think I might know. Slash once, slash again, and then it lights up. Oh, I made it. Cool. I meant to hit sword there and I forgot. And I forgot there too. I'm actually starting to like this board now. It just looks really cool. So you hit right, left, up, and it didn't work. But I did hit up. It's very possible. I'm using a D-pad. It's possible I hit diagonal by mistake, and this thing is really a four-way game, and it won't work right if you hit diagonals. It's possible. I should play this on my arcade. I have it on my Ultra Arcade. It just doesn't look as good. It looks really cool here on the TV. I mean, the cell phone captures it better is what I mean. CRT is always better in my opinion. So this one you hit left, right, left, right, and then from then on it's right the whole time. And that was a reversed one. I like that little music. So you gotta hit right and then right again. And that time it lit up, so. This one doesn't light up, but you just have to know to hit down. And you do it right after it passes. Anybody know if Don Bluth is still alive? I don't think he's alive. I could be wrong. This one's pretty funny when you die, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to do it. Nice. Yeah, I've been into CRTs like crazy lately. If you haven't noticed. I have a lot of repair videos. Oh, I forgot to press up. Is he still alive, really? How old is he? Are you looking it up on Wikipedia or something? Alright, I'm going to try to pass this here, see if I can do it. opposite. Oh, I should hit sword. Crap! I almost did it. 81, wow. So right, left, up, left, right, left, right, and then sword. This I do not know how to do. Nope. I think I'm at the beginning now. Took the wrong way. This one's opposite. See, it's reversed. I have to hit right now. So that's what I mean. So this is actually good. I think I'm on the right track here to get further in the game. If I don't die. Oh, good. I hit left. Come on. That was pretty close. Yeah, someone with a lot of money. That's who. They asked, Carl asked, I wonder who the first person to ever beat this was, how they figured out the timing on every scene. Yeah. Or it could have been an operator. Probably an operator. I know if I owned that game, or leased it, or whatever it is, I'd be playing it when they close. Cool. Do you guys want to see another game? I can always throw something else on there. I could just end the stream now and just do another one at another time. You know what? I'll try. Let's slip in Dragon's Lair 2. Maybe I'll do that. And I haven't played that one in ages. So let's see. Can't promise I'll be good at this. I'll probably be really bad. Yeah, I like getting feedback though. I know you say whatever you want to do. It's my stream, but you know, I do it for you guys too, not just for myself. So this is normal. This is the reason I don't like this game, because it beeps like crazy. And it has an overlay. Kind of looks more... Doesn't look as nice as the other one.
Lair. Time warp.
Hitler? Oh, Daddy! Idiots!
Spirited away to a wrinkle in time by the evil wizard Mordrock.
So this has an overlay on top of
The
it
wicked Mordrock unless
that shows what it does.
Mommy's gone.
Transported by a bumbling old time machine, Dirk begins the rescue mission. Do it for the children.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Once the casket of doom has opened,
This might be a little more boring, because I'm going to die a lot more often.
ring upon
It's going to keep
Daphne's
repeating a
finger
lot.
in marriage, and she will be lost forever. In the Time Warp.
This one also, on the first one, it has like levels. It's hard to explain, but it has like levels that repeat, and you go certain ways and it repeats again, just a little harder, or they reverse it. And this one, it's like, it feels like a cartoon is playing the whole time, and if you get it wrong, you die. And if you get it right, the cartoon continues playing. So it feels a little different. It doesn't feel like levels. It feels very continuous in this one. I've actually watched this. If you go to YouTube, I forgot what you search for, but you can see the whole thing, and you can actually play it on the DVD if you own it. You can hit play and it shows you the whole game. Yeah, which is pretty neat. So, alright, so let me see what, this is the quarter button, yep. And the sounds on this are pretty bad when you put quarters in. Just sounds funny. Press start. And I think I might have overlays on where it shows you what I'm doing. See, like it'll say it, watch, look on the screen. It says left. And I didn't listen. It's like, push the button, dude. That's what it's telling me. Let's try it again. So I hit left, left again, left, sword, sword again, and down. And there's these little things you gotta grab. Like I pressed up, it freezes, and then you gotta do it again. You could actually do that forever. And I just died trying it, but... So you don't have to get those. I don't know if it's a special ending. So you press up, you grab it, and then next time you press right to go in. You could ignore it too, like I just ignored it. I can't remember this. I forgot to hit the sword. So it says, okay, you have 3 lives, so I'm going to hit start again. I know, it's crazy. You could turn off the sound in the settings. I got to figure out how to do that. It's a little more hard to configure on Raspberry Pi.
Daphne's lost in the halls of time. A prisoner, she's under a spell.
So I just grabbed the key.
Hasten,
It's a
lad,
secret.
hurry. We'll get her back. Defeat the foul wizard. My brother.
That's the best one right there. That death, when he eats the whole thing. So now it starts over, so you have to do the whole thing over. So this was meant to be a lot harder than the original. So I'm going to grab it and then go left again here.
Hasten, lad, hurry. We'll get her back. Defeat the foul wizard. My brother.
That cracks me up every time he eats me there. So yeah, so I'm going to stop playing that one for a minute. Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. So I'm going to actually exit here. And let's go to Space Ace. We might as well do the trilogy, right? This one I'm the worst at. I remember seeing this when I was a kid at Disney World. We went to, actually it was at Epcot Center. And Epcot Center, I'm pretty old here. It had only been open a couple of years, and I remember going in there, and they had a Dragon's Lair and a Space Ace next to each other, and I was like, what is this Space Ace? I've never seen it. So I didn't even get to play, I just looked at it while I was waiting in line. I don't know if there was there might have been a Space Ace 2 for console, but I don't think they had an
Defender
arcade.
of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg.
Hold your fire.
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth,
Thanks,
and
Mike.
the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil
Alright, let's
Commander.
put quarters in here. There we go. I really like the artwork on this. I mean, DeLuSioNaL is just so cool. Let's see, what's it doing here?
There's more ship.
Like when he turns and he goes, ah, and he turns small. It's kind of cool. Yeah, see, I'm horrible. Okay, I gotta hit left. Hit left again. Get in the spaceship. And I get pounded every time. I don't know how to pass that. Okay, I'm in the ship. So now this part's pretty easy. I know this part.
Kimberly, come in. Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm just kidnapped by aliens, that's all.
I'll save you, Kimmy.
Get me out of here!
So you hit right. Hit up or down, doesn't matter.
Wow.
Now you gotta shoot. You gotta hit right. Shoot again. Down.
Whoa.
Shoot.
Space station.
And then you you gotta hit down or something. Or right. Yeah, I just died. I think you gotta hit right. So it lands automatically. It's pretty merciful when you mess up there. It doesn't make you repeat it. Yeah, that was quick. Let me try again. Yeah, cutesy graphics. I don't know. You're right. I know what it is. You know what it is, Mike? This one has music. If you listen in the background, you hear the music going on. This feels more exciting because of that.
Kimberly, come in. Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm just kidnapped by aliens, that's all.
I'll save you, Kimmy.
Get me out of here!
This is reversed, see? They're trying to trick me here. So I went a different route. I pressed down instead.
Starpack, request permission to land. Aha! Borf is here.
I hit up, I think.
Whoa!
Left. Up. Up again. Left. I'm just hitting up. I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Dexter! Get me out of here!
I hit right. I don't know if that's right. I should have hit back, I think.
You will lose.
I should have hit right. I'm melting into goo. That was pretty cool. There we go. I'm inside here. I don't know what to do there. So I just died. That was it. Yeah, but this one definitely has music. The other one has none. Well, it kind of does. It was like dun, 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 at the end. Yeah, this is really cool. I'll play one more game, and I think I'm going to call it because I'm tired.
There's Borf's ship.
Try to do better this time. I dodged him this time. I don't know what to do at the end here with those pistons. Try pressing up. Oh, actually it survived for a second. So I guess you gotta hit up for a second and then down or something.
Kimberly, come in. Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm just kidnapped by aliens, that's all.
I'll save you, Kimmy.
Get me out of here!
Hitting up, left, up,
Wow.
shooting, left, shoot, down,
Whoa.
and then I'm shooting again.
Space station. Request
And I'm
permission
hitting
to
left.
land. Aha! Borf is here.
Now I'm gonna hit up, and left,
Whoa! Ah.
and up. Okay, up again, and then left again. Up. So he's trying to capture me. That's what they're doing here.
Dexter!
I'm gonna go right this time. See, they reversed it on me. I should hit left here. I don't know what to do there. I hit up. I don't know. Oh, I pressed right this time and it worked. So he jumps to the other one, I see. How are you supposed to know that? I have no idea unless you memorize it. Alright guys, I'm going to call it quits. I'll be up and I'll probably be doing like I always do on my cell phone tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when it premieres. Watch the episode. It's going to be really good. The outrun continues. And, you know, I keep hoping it's March now. It still hasn't warmed up. We're getting like another polar vortex. It sucks. It's like in the teens and single digits right now outside. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with it. I think I'm gonna mess around with it next time I do this on my actual cabinet, the main machine, because you can kind of set the settings in Daphne emulator. It's more configurable than it is here, and I'll set it to unlimited lives. That way you can get through the whole game. You know, I may die a lot of times, but it'll be cool figuring it out, and we can actually see the ending. That should be really cool. And I definitely got to do that with Space Ace as well. There's just a button that you hit, just like any other game, where it's like some games you hit F2 and it goes into configuration menu. That's how you have to do it. You have to set it for free play and unlimited lives. So, yeah. Cool. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one, and thanks again for coming. Take care. Hit the like button, too. Don't forget. Smash that like button. Thanks. Helps me out. Bye.